What's up? All right, first off, this ridiculous headpiece is my silk cover for my sleeping pad because I forgot my my hat. My truck's in the shop right now, a couple miles down the road. And I was going to bed last night and I was looking for my hat in my backpack. I thought, oh dang, I left that thing in my truck. And so I wrapped my head in this last night to keep warm and put my headlamp around it. And I actually kept it really warm. It's actually pretty comfortable. I like this kind of turban style. Let me rock this a little bit more. But I'm staying in this cabin. This is my buddy's cabin. It's a little A-frame cabin, so let's check it out here. And we'll do a little walk around outside. Unfortunately, the fires came back up. If you see off in the distance over there, it's kind of hazy. That's just gonna make it worse throughout the day. But that's okay. I mean, you know, the air quality is not too bad. So that's not like it was the other day. So, but the A-frame cabin here, it's just a little small cabin that's made from all reclaimed materials except for the roof there. That was purchased. But everything else was just reclaimed stuff and things from around the ranch here. And I think these are plans based off of the design that's on the internet. I think Rick told me he got them somewhere. And there's been people, I put this video or this cabin up. I actually winter camped right here last year to start the winter season. If you remember that was really windy. But this cabin, you know, was sitting right next to it, and somebody had remarked that it was like a design that you can buy online. So I think that's what Rick did. He told me, I think he told me he got the plans off the internet. So, but if anybody knows what that is, you know, just comment in the section below, and I'll put it in a pin. But inside here, it's real nice. It's actually pretty awesome because it opens up, and so you come in, you've got your sleeping area, or I guess bench area down here. You got to put a couple sleeping pads on it because it's an old door, and so it's got these grooves in it which can dig into your back. But if you put 2 sleeping pads on it, you're fine. So Sierra and I lay here. Sierra's been real good. I mean, this is really narrow, but I'll just lay right here on my side, and Sierra just lays right here all night, and we're good to go. So I got a little kick-out table here. This folds down, so it makes it to where the table's only about like this long here, so maybe like a foot. But it'd be plenty big to put a stove on. I'm just kind of have all my junk up here right now. And then you've got a little shelf up here, you know, for extra stuff. But the feature that I really like is that this whole side here opens up. And it faces a 14,000 foot peak, which is right over there. So we're going to open that up here shortly, and I'll show it to you. A few more features about the place. It's kind of nice. These end up being shelves that you can just store things on. Excuse me. And that's not a ladder to anything in particular. The ladder to upstairs is right here. And what I've got up here right now, I just have my box of stuff, and then also my Ridge computer bag. But it's a loft sleeping area. And it's small, but I guess it's kind of nice because if you put your head, you know, towards the front here, then you look out, you can clean this window, you can look out at this at night and also in the morning when you're waking up. And, you know, another thing that's nice is the heat rises. And so the one disadvantage to the door here is just with the hinge right there, it's not perfectly sealed, and so the air can come in. And it's getting cold at night, you know, it's getting down in the high 30s. I want to say thank you to Harry's for sponsoring this video today. This is the second time that I've been working with Harry's, and I absolutely love their products. What has your experience been like when buying razors and shaving equipment from stores? Do you find it frustrating when you're queuing up to buy overpriced blades? Or end up using poor quality blades that irritate your skin, which was my problem. I always had a huge rash right around my neck here. Every man deserves quality craftsmanship, simple design, modern convenience, and a great shave. Harry's founders, Jeff and Andy, were tired of overpaying for over-designed razors. Their answer? Start up Harry's, raise a bunch of money, and buy a razor factory over in Germany. Harry's sent me their starter set, which includes a weighted handle with textured rubber grip, a 5-blade razor cartridge, foam shave gel, and a travel cover to protect your blades when you're on the move. The thing I love about Harry's is that it's an insanely good value with refills only starting at $2. They support great causes too. They give 1% of every sales to organizations that support better mental health care for men and veterans. And to help support those who need it the most right now, Harry is shipping $1 million of shaving supplies to hospitals across the United States. Honestly, this deal that Harry's has on their trial set right now, it's amazing. You'll get everything for a close, comfortable shave, and you'll be supporting my channel by signing up. So redeem your trial set for just $3 when you go to harrys.com/offgrid. because I used to get that razor burn that was really bad on my neck. And if you see here, I mean, I shaved with the Harry's razor yesterday afternoon, and I don't have any razor burn at all, which is rare for me. Again, guys, make sure you go to harrys.com/offgrid to redeem your offer and join the 10 million people who have tried Harry's. But it sure is nice during the daytime when the temps are still in the 70s to be able to open this up and you get all the nice air going. And we'll open that up here shortly. For the power system in here, this is the BioLite 620, Solar Home 620. I don't know if y'all have seen this before. I've used it a bunch. I've used it in the off-grid cabin when I was over at a couple ranches down the way a couple winters ago. And then also in my tent, and then also in my truck topper. So this is a great solution if you're just starting out truck camping, or if you got a little small A-frame cabin. I mean, this thing's awesome because it's got a light on it on the front here, and then it's got 3 other lights that you can power. It's got like this little light here, and then I got one over there. There's a third one that's up in the sleeping thing up top. But it's nice because you could power stuff off of it. I mean, you get a little radio. So I don't know. It's for like only 140 bucks or 150 bucks. That's a pretty good deal considering what you get. And then you just power with this little tiny solar panel right here, little 6-watt panel. So it's nice because it's easy and it's portable. And I used to take this out of my truck and put it in the big tent, but now I like using these little. Let's see where they're at. These right here. These are the little BioLite things because they have different colors that you can do. So you can like cycle through different colors, and it makes your tent look kind of cool at night. I like the amber color. That's a little bit easier on the eyes. So, but let's go ahead and get this kicked up. What's up, girl? What are you doing? You running around having fun? Sierra's having a blast. Starting to warm up now, and I'm gonna open this up and take off my turban and put on a normal hat. So let's get our day started. See how much this opens this up. And you've got a nice covered area. And my only thing is I'd probably put a little bit more of a sun protection up here, so I'm gonna go grab a tarp today and throw it over that. But you know, you've got like, this is basically your whole living room area now, and the views looking out this way are just spectacular, especially on days when it's not smoky. But you know, you've got a really nice counter high little table here, right? Not table, but like just a little place to sit and eat lunch or do whatever you want. I'm just gonna sit here and work all day. And then if you need to go inside for any cover, obviously you've got this right here, but it definitely doubles the size of the space, maybe even by like a time and a half. Because when you're in here, the only drawback to A-frames, in my opinion, is that you can walk in and you can feel a little tight, like in this area, like especially if you're tall. And so it doesn't really give you that full width. But then you open this up and it's just like, oh man, this is great. So you can just hang out here, enjoy the scenery. There's bird sounds everywhere. Sierra, what she likes to do is she kind of just pokes around. There's all these field mice around here. So she'll come over in this area and poke around kind of in the shade all day. So it's nice that I know she's just right over here. And so if I need to find her, I can just come over here and get her. But it's already starting to warm up. Boy, the wind just completely came to a halt. And look at, you can't even see the sun because there's so much smoke now moving into the valley. So kind of concerned. I'm thinking the air quality. I mean, look at this. Like from there, looking halfway decent, and then there you can start to see it, the white, and then it just gets worse and worse and worse. Oh man, these forest fires this year have been crazy. It's just been nuts, but I'm glad to be here at this awesome little cabin. All right, real quick, I wanted to show you all the snacks that I've been digging on lately, which is, I think is delicious. So it's this Nature's Path cornflakes, and they're gluten-free, which is good for me, obviously, with my condition. This is a really good yogurt you can get, and it's dairy-free. It's made with coconut milk, and it's really, really good, and it's gluten-free as well. So that's good stuff. And then you can use blueberries, and you put a little bit of coconut water in there. But what I'll do is, this is kind of like a treat after I do breakfast. I'll do a little bit of cornflakes in there. So let's see, a little bit of yogurt in there. I'll do like 3 deals, and so you kind of cover up or coat the interior with that. And then you can use like coconut water. The better is coconut milk, just because this is a little runny. But I'll just put a little bit of this in there, and this is just the regular, just coconut flavor, like that. And then kind of stir it up a little bit. Just get it to where it's kind of mixed around with the different cornflakes. Like that, and then throw some blueberries on top, and it's really a nice little snack. And it's hot. It's getting pretty warm with the greenhouse effect from the forest fire smoke. And the smoke has completely filled in the valley here. I mean, it's like, you look around and it's just gross. It's all coming from the south over there, just kind of like it was last time, right before we started winter camping. So when that happens, it just makes a greenhouse effect. It makes it just warm throughout the day and kind of unbearable. So we're gonna head on down to the creek, and I need to fill up my water container here. And then if we get enough water, I may even do a little bit of hand laundry, because my clothes are not smelling good. So luckily I'm up here by myself, but if I had to run to town, I don't think I'd make anybody happy about that. So let's head on down and get some water and cool off. Let's go, girl, let's run. Alright, babes, let's head back up to camp, okay? You wanna run?